Hi there, this is Vincent Han here. In the last few weeks, I released 2 videos related to vSphere 7 with Kubernetes. In the first video, I talk about the design of vSphere 7 with Kubernetes, focusing on the networking portion. I cover things like the logical network design, the physical network design, as well as some of the components that you require to get a lab going. The second video, I talk about the VDS 7.0, showing you how to configure the VDS 7.0 as well as connecting to the physical NICs and the VM kernel interfaces. In this video, which is the third part of the vSphere 7 with Kubernetes video series, I'm going to show you how to configure the NSX-T Manager. For example, configuring of the transport nodes, spinning up of the HVMs, configuring the IP pools, as well as creating the Tier-0 router in preparation for enabling the workload management. So sit back and enjoy this video. Okay, basically we have 3 hosts over here, and just for Adrian's information. So what we did was we create all the, we can send you the recording, you can take a look. But basically we create a vCenter and then through scripts, and we have like we're going to use like 1 NIC only. So this is to like people like who wants to do like NAC or whatever. There's only single NIC. It's more kind of validate for them to see whether this works, right? So I'm going to use 1 NIC, and I'm going to use like the converge VDS, right? Mm-hmm. So basically now there is a couple of VDS over here. So there's the management and the H. So we're probably going to just use the management, because since we're going to just use 1 VDS. We migrated all the VM kernels. All the VM kernels now are on the VDS. That means no vSwitch. So yesterday when we migrated the VM kernel from vSwitch to VADS, pretty smooth. There's no need for you to cater for a second NIC. You can just migrate using a single NIC. So basically all the 3 hosts have the same design. So what we're going to do is although there's an H cluster here, but there's no host here. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the edges inside here, right? Okay. To show that this is going to be most common around like POC and all this, where you do have a lot of hosts, right? Okay. Then this is the NSX Manager. Same thing. There is actually no there's no config. It's all like freshly installed, and you can see here. There's no notes here. Okay, so
manager.
Huh? Yeah, we all haven't added the compute manager. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing first, we're going to add the compute manager. Okay, this one is important, right? You need to enable this, because this is for the vCenter to register with NSX Manager.
Compute manager for NSX, okay.
So what I'm going to do is just enable like NSX-T for any other setup, right? It's pretty much the same. After you do that, you need to like So you can see here, oh, but why is all the nodes not seen? Or probably they're just polling the thing. Just give it a minute. Let's see whether is it. Okay, register. Okay, see, now you can see the host. Okay, so we're going to enable this, but before we do that, we're going to use the profile, right? So the converse VDS is a bit different. You need to create, I believe you need to create like the
new uplink profile.
So this one is still the same, right? So we're going to add in new one. Going to be for the host, right?
Sure.
Okay. And pretty much we're going to just use one. So failover order uplink. And this is where you specify what's the VLAN. So the way I do it is I'm going to use a transport VLAN, which is 120, and you're gonna use big MQ size, right? Okay, so this is actually for the host. Then I need another one for the HVMs, right?
Actually trunk on the physical side, right? You just trunk all these VLAN to that Nexus switch, is it?
Correct. Yeah. So same thing.
This is for the H uplink. Okay.
Yeah, you need the transport VLAN also, which is.
We're all going over one VLAN, is it? Or different VLANs?
Different VLAN, right? Because there's only one NIC, right? And you probably have to you have to force the traffic out to the NIC, right, before you can do the offload. So what I'm doing here is I use two VLANs as a workaround solution. But of course you can also like create separate VDS and force the traffic out to different NICs. If you have more than one NICs, that's also one way, right?
So we have two profiles that are using the same uplink and on different VLANs. Okay.
Correct.
Okay,
so basically these are the ones. Then we need to create a node profile, right?
Yeah.
I can't end. There's no wrong with the UI. Oh, okay.
Actually now got all the default profiles that comes with it all quite good again.
Oh yeah. But they are all standardized to like 1600, which is not one. So this is the different part right here. So you can choose like VDS. So you actually need to choose the vCenter and then what VDS, which is the management, which is what I'm going to use. And the thing is the overlay transport zone, right? And uplink profile is the one that I just created, which is the H host, right? But you can see that there's this VDS uplink here, which I cannot. I mean, which is what is going to be in this VDS, right? Is going to be using this uplink. That means when I create a VDS that time, right, I will have to actually specify like what is the uplink, right? So inside here, you can see that. Let me see whether it's there. So basically, each of this is the uplink, right? So there's actually two uplinks here, but I only use one of it, which is mapped to the PNICs, right? So you can actually see over here. Okay, you can see right here. So the VDS is being used by the uplink one, right?
So you don't have to define the port group one, like which port group that will they belong to, like the VMK or whatsoever.
Not now. The probably later on. So this is just specify the host, right? The hypervisor, which uplink would it use for the overlay as well, right?
Okay.
So basically now this one will map to the VDS. So remember before that, if you use the NVDS, here you actually have to choose. You have to actually enter the VM NIC, right? So right now you don't need to enter the VM NIC already. You just follow the VDS what they have, what you have assigned here, right? Then of course, okay, but this is the this is the because they don't have the
have to create the IP.
yeah, they don't have the add new pool here.
No.
So what you need to do is just go to the pool. Okay, so you have to add like pool here. So this is the tab for the host, right?
Okay.
Okay.
We're all using the okay.
I'm just gonna put like that.
Why you always start from 11?
I try to reserve the first few address for like network devices, right? So yeah, so where is it? Okay, here got one subnet already. You can see. So this is one pool, right? And I need to create another one for the HVMs. Okay, so now it's done, right?
Okay.
And then so we need to go back again to the oh no, I'm adding the transport profile. It's quite weird. So I guess it basically just take the MTU size from the VDS. It doesn't allow you to specify it. So okay, so now we can go and enable the host. So maybe just for like Adrian's sake, right? What I did was you have to make because there's two VLANs, right? So you actually have to make them like both routable.
Okay.
So there is actually like two VLANs here. Right?
Hmm.
We had to increase
And the
the
VLANs
size.
must be routable lah. Okay.
Yeah, and you have to make them routable. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
what I did was like
The
what I
IP
did was
route.
like I created I actually have this subnet, the /16 subnet. I basically just throw it to the 149, which is what I'm going to set up the edges for the uplinks, which is over here. So
Okay.
see so there's three VLANs that's being utilized right now just for this you know Kubernetes on vSphere setup, right? So this is the transit run, right? And then 149, and then we have 114 and 120. Yeah. So these are the three VLANs you need to take note. Yeah. So basically you need to have an uplink from your edges out, right?
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. Okay lah. So 149 is the external like your external.
Yeah, this is the external, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Possible.
basically, so it's all installed already, right? So now we need to add in the edges, right? Okay, let me make sure that Okay, so I guess it's all successful. Get successful registered. So now we need to make sure that the overlay is working.
How you check? What's the issue now?
The issue now is like the host. I mean the ESXi cannot the H cannot ping the ESXi.
The management is it or
The overlay.
VTab?
Yeah. So you can see that now you can reach the gateway, right? Like you can. So basically, like this is 12, right? And then you can ping 11. 11 is the H1. But you cannot reach you can reach the gateway. I also don't know why you cannot reach the. By the way, you're supposed to reach you're supposed to route. It seems like it doesn't have the gateway. There's no gateway assigned. Not sure why it doesn't assign a gateway, unless it's like because the IP full, I never like assign gateway. There's no gateway allowed to be assigned here. What? Let me see. Oh. I don't know whether this will get replicated. Yeah, hopefully this get replicated to the host, the HVM. See whether okay, it's working now. Okay, good. Okay, so pretty much I can reach from the HVMs. The HVMs can reach the host, right? And now I need to configure the segment that is going out. So
Also, the thing get replicated. Once you update the IP pool, it get replicated already.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
pretty cool, man.
So for the uplink, this one is it still what's that one? The zone is that what the one I asked you about, the isolated one.
I don't know. Like, let's see what. Wait, let me try it out first.
One is it? You must put .1, not .0.
Okay, so I need to go and add each cluster. Okay.
Okay.
So we see here. This myself. Okay. Okay. So basically, like, there's reachability to like the edges already. So T0 is being set up. So now I can go and let's see what I can deploy this. All right. So it's quite good. Already detected. Enable it.